It's horrible. When I was on TV for the first time about 18 months ago, and I was putting my kids to bed. I was on at 10:30 and I couldn't wait. It was so exciting. I was going to go, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm going to be on TV. I hope to get new followers and everything. Oh, maybe I'll just put my kids to bed. Their mum was away doing something, so I was looking after them. And I'll go to bed with them. And then when I wake up in the morning, I'll have all the Twitter notifications and maybe some new followers, some comments, some fans. Exciting. Oh my God. And I went to sleep that night. And I woke up in the morning and got my phone. And there were loads of notifications on there. And they were all from BBC News, Guardian News, Sky News. And they all read, there's been a fire in a tower block in West London, and upwards of 30 people are believed to be dead. And I went, oh no. Nobody's going to have watched my programme. Strike another mark in the victims column, BBC. This truly is a far-reaching tragedy. Now, that thought was tempered with loads of stuff like, pain and worry and feelings of anger and confusion about the horrible thing that had gone on, but I can't pretend that those thoughts weren't also in my mind. It's not, that's what you want. This is comedy, this is stand-up, this is supposed to be like honesty. That's the most venerated, most lauded, most kind of celebrated thing that you can possibly do in comedy right now. How brave, how good. It's honesty, it's comedy, hooray! But you don't want that kind of honesty, because that's honesty about vulnerability and flaws that makes people self-reflect and go, oh no, it's not all good. It's not the sort of comedy that you want. You want honesty where I go, oh, I'm abused, and you can go, well, I wasn't, but well done me for watching somebody who was. You don't want my honesty. My honesty is that I want to come in somebody's wet, warm mouth. Now. That's what I want to come in a wet, warm mouth this minute, and any moment longer than that is too far away. That's what's in my heart! If I go to Paris, to Gaulier, to clown school, that's what I'm going to come back with. That's going to be my clown. When I find out, I said, did you discover your clown, Alfie? Yeah, my clown really wants to come in everybody's wet, warm mouth. I don't know how much anybody wants of that honesty. I think it's helpful. It's part of a kind of colourful or, it can be part of anybody's personality. I was in Edinburgh with my friend, and we had dinner together, and we finished dinner, paid up, got in a taxi. And in the taxi, my son called me. It's a thing that, his mum helps him to call me when I'm away, so I don't miss him and so he can hear my voice. It's a really sweet thing she does. It's really nice of her. And I spoke on the phone to my son and he went, hello, Daddy. I scored a goal in football today and then I had lots of cheese. And I am a PJ Mask. I am Super Gecko. And I put my baby sister Margot to bed and everybody says that you're the best daddy in the world and break your leg. Bye. It was incredible. And his language, since I'd been away, had come on immeasurably. It was incredible. I'd never heard him speak like that before. And I know that we can all talk in the room. I know that we all couldn't. And I know that it's the most frequent miracle in the world. But when you hear somebody it's just a moment between me and Jessie, suddenly reflect and love me back and wish me luck and make words and thoughts of his own brain. He's free, created something free that can think. And I dawned on me and I burst into tears at the back of this cab and I wept into the shoulder of my friend's linen suit jacket. I should tell you that we were in that cab on our way to somewhere called the Pubic Triangle, where I was about to pay a 6'1" black stripper £20 to put her clit on my nose. Now, I don't feel like the latter invalidates the former. I feel like they can coexist just fine. I don't even really like strip clubs or approve of them. It's just one of those days. It's just, this is what you're lumbered with. But you don't want... Well, the whole kind of idea of a male libido is riven with ideas of lads going, right. It's everywhere. I'm intellectually above somebody who fucks as much as I do. Okay? I'm not... Okay. You have to laugh at that because it sounds awful when you don't laugh. This just sounds like I'm a bad guy. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm not being professional, but come on. I have to have 3 wanks and 2 cries every day. I call them my quotidians. They're my 5 a day. And I treat them in exactly the same way. I just go into my bedroom, lock myself in, and look up something on the internet so I can get the fluid out. And if it's a cry, I'm going to, okay, Glenn Campbell, I'm not going to miss you. It's a song that he wrote, the last song he ever wrote when he had Alzheimer's, about how he was glad that he was the one with Alzheimer's because the hardest thing that he could ever have to do is miss her. So at least, he might be losing his mind, but at least he'll never have to do that. And I would listen to that song, and there's a lyric in it where he goes, "You're the last person I will love." And I just immediately think about Jessie every time and go, she is the last person I will love. She knows me, and I know her, and it's good. It's pure. I see her, and all of the awful things that audiences get lost on, she loves me in spite of. And I've seen her very off-putting show and not got put off by it. We're together in this. I love her, and I just weep. Absolutely weep. And then at the same time, whenever I'm on a bus and a girl walks past, I just think, I'd love to sniff your tit. Reconcile both parts of the same brain in that way. How am I meant to every tit, as soon as it comes I just love to sniff it. I want to know the smell. Each individual tit has a different smell, and each one is bemusingly fantastic. And I just want to know every single... with a blindfold on, I could pick a tit out of a lineup. It's absolutely a remarkable skill of mine. I need it in my life. You know, that's why everybody loves the smell of a baby's head so much. Because the baby spends its life attached to a tit. The milk permeates the skull until you smell it and go, that's a hot smell. I have to smell that baby's fucking head. That's nice, thank you.